All right, so make sure to start the game at least once and go to the main menu. Just to play safe, you start first mission, or I mean, just any mission. Like you start the game, loading the level. Okay, you're loading, right? So just go ahead and quit. Okay, now the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna go to the, you go to Nexus Mods. You're gonna go to Devil May Cry 3 Crimson, right? That's what you're here for. So I would recommend to actually go to videos and click on the latest update video, right? And then you're gonna go here and go to GitHub. And the reason why is because it's easier to do it. So you're gonna scroll down, make sure it's the latest, and as of today is 0.3b. So you're gonna scroll down, and he left instructions on how to do it. So we're gonna do right here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna download the Crimson install Windows 64 version, okay? Once you download that, you're gonna go ahead and paste it here, and then you need to go and get Proton Tricks. If you don't have it, you go here to the Discover app and you type it in. You can just type in Proton, right? You get this one, Proton Tricks. Once you download that, then you go here into the installation and open with, and I click on Proton Tricks Launcher. And then you're gonna look for Devil May Cry HD Collection. So give it a second, it's gonna like 10 seconds, hopefully less. There you go. And then hit okay, accept. So this is the Windows installation, but we're not Windows, we're in Steam Deck Linux. So you're gonna to browse, and then you're gonna go to Steam. You're gonna go right click, manage, browse local files. And you're gonna go ahead and copy the location, copy. You're gonna go ahead and delete all this. And then just paste it and click OK. Now, you're not done yet. So, I have this game installed on the SSD main drive. So for it, it's gonna be Z:. You can do it lowercase. So if you have an SD card, like, an SD card, like, just go here and you see the root file is Z, which is for the main drive. But since I have an SD card, so mine is gonna be on D. This is the contents. Make sure that the contents of your SD drive is showing up here. So you're gonna do D:. If it's something else, then you type in it. So in this case, it's gonna be Z: for SSD. Okay. So click next. It says the folder exists. Do you want to install it? Yes. And then click install. I already installed it like 5 times already because I did some reshoots, but the first time it will say something like you want to like have a shortcut. I don't do it, so you don't, so go ahead and not do that. But it's up to you, because this is a Windows installation on a Linux on a Linux. I don't know how much impact, but anyway, so you finish. Then this pops up, and then hit enter. I hit enter or any key, and there you go. And that's it. You downloaded the mod. It's all ready. You can go ahead and start it, and I'll show you. So yeah, you don't need to do. Oh, and you need to have this in the launch options. It is really important. Okay. Without it, the mod will not work. And you can find that in the right here in the GitHub website. You need to put that in the properties. That's it. So we're gonna see if it works, which obviously should. Let's go to settings, change everything else. Sometimes the screen will be big. I leave it at 800p because I play on handheld. And there you go, it works. If it says DMC through Crimson has loaded, then it worked. And it's gonna, press delete to open the menu. And there you go. There you go. Beta, you see the beta and the mods right here. This is the menu you need. So we're gonna go ahead. So load game. I do that so that the opening doesn't show up. Okay, so then you can start messing with it, I'm gonna leave a Crimson. You go to player. I like to have it. I like to mess with this right here. You change the costumes. So I personally like to have DMC1 Dante with the Rebellion, like in the anime, the original anime. So yeah, you just do DMC. So you just put for specific model and DMC1. I guess we can type that in. Let me see. Let me see if it works. Like this. Yeah, there you go. DMC1 Dante with Rebellion. So it worked. Alright, I'm gonna go back down. Alright, so here's the options. So you can have hold to shoot guns. The ones I would recommend to change, because I play this game a lot, is to swap this. Swap dance pierce input is gonna be, how you throw the sword forward, is gonna be opposite. So the dance macabre is just gonna switch it up, let's see, anything else? For some reason, they have Virgil's DT button on X or square. So you just put it on left shoulder or bumper or left shoulder, yeah. There you go, left shoulder, and then X. Okay. That's gonna be, shoot button, just make it like down there. I don't know why he did that, maybe it's his preference. Anything else? This is weird. The Yamato Rising Star is basically the Beowulf, R1 back triangle, which is like Virgil's gonna rise up. But I don't like it because his legs will be missing. He does that. So if you can mess with that, it's up to you. I personally don't like it. Anything else? Here's the camera. You can mess with that. You have the integrated third person free camera. So if you don't like it, you can go back to vanilla or vanilla improved. System. I would put a 60 FPS. I can, force on. Let's put it off force on. Why not? You can mess with this. I'll leave it like that. But if you experience some issues with the game, like, I don't know, low FPS or something, just make sure to mess with this. I like to skip the intro. All right, visual. Oh, the interface. Okay. I personally like you can change the weapon wheel from Crimson or to DMC through switch. I like to have the switch version. I turn this off for preference. This is the analog switching. Basically, when you switch to weapon, you can actually go skip to the weapon you want by, when you hold the R2 and you can move the right analog stick to choose the weapon. I don't like to do that. I just like to turn it off because what if I'm moving the camera at the same time as switching weapons and then choose the weapon? Then I'm like, oh, so I do that. Let's see. Uh, hotkeys. You can mess with the hotkeys. You can like put it like that. But I'll show you if you play handheld. I'll show you something really cool. So yeah, that should be, just mess with all this on your own. So yeah, the mod is installed. That is it. So you can stop here if you want, and but I'm gonna show you how to get Reshade and some mods and how to install mods. And then let's see. Go ahead and close that. All right. So we're done with this, and we're done with this one. Okay. So if you want to download mods for it, just go to DMC HD collection, and you go to popular. You look at the ones that are popular, the latest, new, updated, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna download this one, the DMC4 Rebellion. So you go in, you can get whichever version you want, Dormant or Awakened. I get Awakened, because I don't care about. I mean, yeah, it's part of the story. Like, yeah, it's like dormant, whatever, right? So you download it anyway. I download it, right? So how are we gonna find it? So you open it up. And here's the file, right? So you're gonna go to data, DMC3, and it's gonna be G data AFSS, right? Click on that, and what you're gonna do is drag and drop it. So if you don't like it, you try it, just try to find the one you're replacing it. So you type in the file is gonna be PLWP. So we have 2, and here's the normal one. So this is the file you're gonna replace. PLWP, and the second one. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. That 2 is not. So is this one. So you can just make a copy. And just go back. And you can just put back up here. Or I like to put it in a different folder. You can put it anywhere else. I like to put it here. I like to be organized. So let's put original rebellion files. And then paste. And then I'll make another one. DMC4 rebellion. So you're gonna drag and drop here. And then for the game, all right, so we're back in G data. So you're gonna go ahead, take this and drag and drop it. And you're gonna apply to all, overwrite. And there you go. That's how you do it. So that's basically how you mod it. You go to the G data folder in DMC3 and you mess with it. That's how you do some mods. Like, one of the cool ones I saw was this one, DMC1, where it would like take all the cutscenes for Dante with the DMC1 costume look. In the cutscene you'll have the Alastor from the first game, but and then you can download some mods here for the DMC1 weapon pack. Just make sure to always have a backup file, So yeah, you can go ahead and mess with that. All right. Let me get you Reshade. So go to this link. I'm gonna provide the link here. So you're gonna go to here, make sure you like the video for this guy to support. And then you go here to the 64, you go to the description, 64-bit. You click on it. And you go here and then you download these files. So make sure you have these files downloaded, save it somewhere. And then you're gonna go back to Nexus Mod if you want to and look for a reshape that you want. Like the most popular one right now is Devilish Good Looks. I personally don't like that one. I mean, yeah, you can change it, but I go here on this website. I got the ultra realistic preset, and so yeah, I download this one. So whichever one you want, so you can download this one or whatever. You can click on it, and you can see differences. Although this one is Sweet FX, but you can try it. It should, I mean, 50-50 chance it will work or not, but always go for this one that says Reshade. So you download the ones you want. If you don't like this one, click on visual and graphics and you'll see some more. But I feel like there's not a lot. It's like 4 Reshade presets on this website. Well, anyway, so once you download that, you're gonna go here. I mean, you download the Reshade presets. This is the preset. This is the preset, okay? The Reshade preset. And then this is the files that you downloaded from that YouTube link in the description, okay? So you're gonna go here into the main folder, Devil May Cry HD Collection, and you'll simply just copy and paste. That's it. And the preset, this is the Reshade preset, and then you can go ahead and start the game. So one thing is that Reshade works, but you cannot access it when you play DMC3. So the only time you'll access it and make changes is only on the launcher. maybe it's because the reason it works like that, maybe it's because it conflicts with the mod itself, the Crimson mod. So unfortunately, you will have to do it like that. So as you can see, Reshade 491 is working up here. It's an older version, but it's Reshade, it works. So it's fine. Alright. Let me make sure this looks like zoomed in. So, you know, it should not be an issue when you play handheld. Okay, so hit home. This is the preset for the settings for the ultra realistic preset. Okay, so that is weird. Huh. But anyway, just I don't know, it's acting like that, like the white mouse and it's a black mouse. But anyway, yeah, you just mess with that, like you know, you can turn on and off. So I personally like to have it at, you know, to turn on and off the effects. I choose the start key. So the numpad start is going to toggle on and off, as you can see how bright it is. So you can just mess with that, and yeah. But again, you cannot access in the game for some reason. I mean, because the Crimson mod, it conflicts with that. So that's the best you can do. So it shows up here, but you can't, if you press home, it will not work. So and even if you hit on the toggle key, it will not also work. All right, so let me show you. Okay, see, I pressed it and now it's stuck and it's moving for some reason. I don't know why it does that. So it crashed. So just make sure to not hit the home key when you play or in DMC3, because that happens to me and the mouse starts moving on its own. It's a little freaky. So let's do it again. And this time don't hit the home when you start the game to pull up the reshade.
May Cry HD collection.
So make sure that's it. Don't mess with it. Go ahead and get what you need. Let's go to 10. Why not? And there you go. You can see it has the DMC4 Rebellion. Real nice. Let's go ahead and go inside. Go inside the place where you fought Milan. It's like a little old totem or something. So there you have it. I'm playing on a monitor, external monitor, so that's fine. So it worked. You see the DMC4. Alright. Yeah, so just, you know, mess with that. Okay, I'm gonna show you one last thing, then we're done. So let's pretend, you know, you go on. Let's close this. So let's say you go onto, you know, onto what's it called? Gaming mode. Let's go and pretend you go into gaming mode. There's a way for me to do it here. I can go into big picture mode. I don't remember how, but it basically acts the same. Huh. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna pretend, you know, this is big picture mode on the external monitor, but it's basically the same thing. All right, so you're gonna go here and go to so manage. Hmm. No, my bad. Right here, you go hit on the controller icon. Okay. So I would like to, put the home key as the L5 and the keypad for R5, but since it's kind of useless when you're playing in game because the mod conflict, I mean, you can still have it so that you can, be playing on handheld device. So, just when you click on it, you go to keyboard. Oh, my bad. Numpad and you hit on home, and then the L5 is gonna act like it, so you can pull up the reshade button and the reshade. Same with the other button. You can have it like the star right here, or any other button, up to you. So I have it here, and then the R4 is gonna be the delete key, which is gonna give you access to the mod, to the Crimson mod, right? And then this one, I just chose this one so that when I'm playing, I can change targets by pressing that button when I'm shooting the enemies. So, and that's it. And then you're good to go. So yeah, that's Devil May Cry 3 Crimson mod installed on the Steam Deck. So yeah. Let's go ahead and power and then exit big picture. So yeah, that's basically about it. Thanks for watching.